Hi everybody, so I'm going to do a little mini vlog. Today is Friday, I'm 28 days out, 4 weeks out, and I'm traveling tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday to be with my family for my niece's second birthday. So I thought I'd take you guys along with me and show you some little things throughout my next whirlwind 72 hours. So about the little girlies are going to the dog sitter soon, so I am finishing up their meal prep. So chaotic. I'm running on fumes, I'm not gonna lie. My house looks like a bomb went off in it. Luckily next week my husband is traveling for work, so I will have some alone time. Hi girls, have fun. I love you. I'm gonna miss you so much. Bye, babes. Bye. See you Monday. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I said bye to my babies. Oh, so sad. Whole night without them. Oh, I leave in the morning. So having my lunch, doing some work emails, and just working. I've got for lunch, I've got a Coke Zero, and I've got my Golden Home pizza crust with fresh basil. Having fresh basil with my pizza, delicious. And I have some roasted veg, and I've got some Law and Order on in the background, and I'm just doing my thing. I'm gonna keep this. And moving on, I used to eat my Golden Home pizza crust for dinner, but I've switched it to lunch because I don't have many carbs, so I need to have my carbs earlier in the day, closer to when I train, do cardio, things like that. So it's Friday, 6 p.m. I just finished my meal prep for my trip, and I had a long chat with my coach today about some changes we're going to be making to my diet. Starting Monday, it was too late to make the changes officially now since I was packing to leave, but Monday I'm going to be switching to super clean vegan eats. So took out a few things, and I'll talk about it on next week's vlog. I'm not going to worry about it now. Let me show you guys what I packed. So, all right, for breakfast, I'm going to be having my egg white bites or brunch, and I'm also packing baby spinach with me too. And then I'm going to have the Big Mountain Foods fava bean tofu with baby spinach. And then I have my 2 dinners here of Beyond Steak, asparagus, and mushroom. And my carb source for the weekend will be these crackers plus fruit. And also I made 3 portions of my tiramisu overnight oats. I'll have this one for breakfast. All right, so it's Friday at 5:20 p.m. I just finished a home visit. I volunteer for SIRA, the Shiba Inu Rescue Association, and I just did a home visit of I actually know the family because they used to have a Shiba. He was 15 and a half. He passed last year, and they're ready to adopt another one. So I just did their home visit. So that's done, and now I'm going to go home and I'm going to finish. All right, in the airport. So the biggest challenge when I travel, when I'm in contest prep, is getting my steps in, because usually my brother, he doesn't have a walking pad at home. I've asked for him to buy one for me or let me keep one in his house, but he's a minimalist and he doesn't want anything extra in the house. So I have to get as many steps in as I can. The airport, I try and get to the airport early like I'm doing today, and I just step. As you can see, I'm just making loops here, and these are just sort of the crazy sacrifices I have to make in prep. If I was just regular Belinda, I wouldn't care. You don't have to get your steps every single day of your life, but when you're in contest prep, you have to check every single box every single day. So I purposely get to the airport like I'm here an hour early so that I can just walk around and get my steps in, because I have to get 10,000 a day, and without the walking pad, without walking my dogs, without my city life walking around, it's very hard to get those in the suburbs. So that's what I'm doing. And my breakfast today was my tiramisu overnight oats. Off to Philly, niece's second birthday party and my brother's housewarming party all together and once tomorrow. And then I'll be back first thing on Monday. So this is a very quick trip. I have to be honest, the trip makes me very nervous because I don't want to get sick again. I'm so close to show. Just like any outside of my routine right now really throws a wrench, but I spoke to my brother and we had a conversation, and he totally understood if I didn't want to make the trip. But because of my show and this very important season I'm having. But then I really thought about it, and I never want my bodybuilding hobby to negatively impact my life. And this is a very important event for my brother and his family this weekend, and I want to be there. And so, gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm proud of myself for putting myself outside of my comfort zone right now, and doing normal people things. All right, I've touched down in Philly. I'm waiting for my brother to pick me up. And I am hungry, but I'm going to wait until we get to wherever we're going, and then I'll take out my next meal. Let me see. Oh, very nice goldfish. I've missed showing you guys a few meals, but I'm about to have, this is the Big Mountain Foods fava tofu with some baby spinach hot sauce salt and a little avocado cooking spray. And then for carb, I'm going to have 2 of these crackers. So just keeping it real simple when I travel and living the life. It's 2 p.m. It's just really hard being in prep, visiting family, because I have to get my steps in. I must get 10,000 steps a day, and it's just really not easy in the suburbs like this. So I've had to excuse myself twice already today from family stuff to get steps in, but my family understands, and I'm only gone for 20-ish minutes each time. But my brother understood that I needed to. He knows I'm deep in contest prep. He's super supportive, and he knows this isn't forever. It's a little bit annoying because he kind of wants me there babysitting. So I have to keep doing everything in little spurts, but doing the best I can. So get my steps, keep on trucking. And it's also super hard to be around all the delicious food. There's a big party tomorrow, and it's just going to be really tough, but I got this. It's not forever. And a reminder that competitive bodybuilding is a short chapter for me. Very, not short, but what I'm trying to say is it's nearing its end, because I can only sacrifice like this for so many summers in a row. It's just not sustainable at all. It's not supposed to be. Doing anything at elite level is not sustainable. Talk to any CEO or a top chef or an elite athlete. No one's going to say that they have balance, right? So it's part of the game. It's all good. Not going to be forever. And I got this. And all right, step. Bye. Me and my first niece, Haru. Haru, show YouTube. You're 15 and a half years old. You're senior ancient Sheba. Ancient Sheba.
How many more steps do you have?
I probably am done. Okay, here we are, day 2, party day. I'm having my egg white bites with spinach and some coffee with soy milk And to manage my water when I travel, I make it usually pretty easy, and I just buy a gallon and I refill this every day. So, yeah, here we go. Day 2. Good morning, Nisi. Good morning, my Shiba niece. I love you. I love you. Having our meal 1.
Vegan chicken.
Egg white bites.
Egg white bites.
You want to try one? You had one already. These ones taste better because they have olive oil in them.
No, maybe I'll have a small one.
Yeah. I'm willing to share. It's probably salty. Sorry. A lot of salt in my food. All right. So getting my steps in. Told my family I'd be out for 20 minutes to get these done. And party day, we've got a lot of setting up to do. So I'll be getting lots of movement in, which is good. I dropped a pound overnight. I'm not surprised because my diet just got super cleaned up. And when I'm away from my kitchen, I naturally eat less. Even though I'm still always on plan when I'm at home, you have more access to veggies and fruit and your spices, your seasonings, your toppings. And when you travel, you have less. So I actually, when I'm 100% of a good girl when I travel and prep, I usually drop weight. So I'm down to 107 pounds today. Crazy. I just can't believe it. I wouldn't be surprised if by the time I get to peak week, I'm under 105 pounds, which is just insane. I have not been that small since maybe I was 12, 13. It's just crazy the level of leanness I need to compete at this level. I'm going to be competing this year probably 10 pounds less than I did last year. Just wild. But this is what's required and what I got to do. So I'm going to keep getting my steps in. I got an audio book. I can't remember what it's called. And just going to keep going. Ready?
1, 2, 3. You have to roll,
Cece, you got to roll.
Roll. Yep.
Come on, Cece. We got this.
You gotta catch up on our side.
Slow roller over there.
Yeah, keep pushing.
Come on, Cece, you gotta push. You gotta push, Cece. You gotta push.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing, Fifi. All right, it's 9:20. I got my cold carb snack, some blueberries. Very exciting. This is my little corner that we've set aside for Belinda. I've got my travel food scale that I bring with me, my big thing of Coke Zero to survive the weekend, my carb source, and my gum. Gum is very important at this stage in the process because when I get the munchies, I go for a piece of gum. So, all right. All right, it's 10:45. I've excused myself for another 30 minutes to get steps in before people start to arrive. Commitment to this goal is wild. I am getting so sick of it, but it's okay. I'm near the end, and that's it. Any big goal in life requires this sort of total dedication. All right. At least it's so beautiful out. Got my meal here again. Got my Beyond Meat steak, same as yesterday, mushrooms and asparagus. Yum. everybody. I made it back. I'm walking home from the subway from the airport. I had a fantastic trip, short and sweet. I'm really happy that I went. I had a lot of reservations about going this close to show, but I'm so glad I did it. A reminder that your fitness goals are just one aspect of your life, and real life does happen while your fitness goals are also happening. So I'm glad that I made this time to be with my family and create those memories with them. It was great. So I stuck to my diet the entire time. I'm really proud of myself because, man, it was tough. It was real tough. My brother has quite a few Indian friends that are lifelong vegetarians and vegans. And so there was a good amount of vegan food there, but it's all good. I gave myself the job of photographer, so I used the whole party to take photos of people and just keep moving. I definitely dealt with some food pressure from people. A lot of people trying to make me eat, just have a bite. Luckily, my brother and sister-in-law shut that down whenever they heard someone doing it to me, because they really respect my goals and they get it. I had quite a few people be very judgmental and make some pretty not so lovely comments. Then a lot of support also, way more support than people being judgmental and criticizing my super strict lifestyle and goal. You know, I just always try and remind people it's not forever. This is a temporary thing that I do. I lock in for a short period of time. It's not like my whole life, day after day, year after year. But when you're really strict with food around other people, it makes them very uncomfortable. And I'm super lean, so looked kind of crazy in all the photos. So a little bit uncomfortable, but I managed. Overall, really glad I did it. Proud of myself for sticking to my goal and doing everything that I need to do. And now I am officially 25 days out. I'm home. That was the last hurdle that I had to overcome. And so now, time to lock in for the final 3.5 weeks here. Thanks for following my trip. Bye.